Hello there, welcome back to another video. I've gone to the wrong set. I know I'm meant to be over in this one over here. Where am I? That one there. But that looks pretty good. I'll just go here, get the full screen view for once. How's everyone doing this fine? What day is it? Thursday afternoon on the 17th of March at 18 minutes past 10. I thought I'd chat away to you all. You all good in the chat? I can see so many people here already. Who've we got here? Let's have a quick look. We got Sean Lumman. Hello, Sean. We got F. Ali Season. We got Yusuf. We got Roman, Strabo, Fader. There's so many people here. It's all good. We all just want Haaland, mate. That's all we want. Martin Blackburn Babatsa would be beautiful, actually. Babatsa. It'd be good, wouldn't it? Fingers crossed. No hat, no party. Sorry, Patrick. Sorry. Who is this chancer in front of you? There we go. That's better, isn't it? No hat, no party. The party's absolutely kicking off right now. It's gone crazy in here. It's gone crazy. There you go. There's your hat. There's your party. Boom. Rekebba, Stephen. What does that mean? Rekebba. What have I just said out loud? Is that Roman? What have I just said? Have I just cursed myself or something? What does it mean? Love the setup. Thank you very much, Sergeant Tom. Do you know what? I don't really get to show off the office properly, but do you want to see what this looked like before? And honestly, it was absolutely nothing. Like this, I'll try and find you now what this looked like, and this room is unrecognizable. It's unrecognizable, honestly. I wish I could just show you. I don't think you'll be able to see this anyway on the screen, but it's unrecognizable. Just trust me on that. We've done a wonderful job. I say we. I put a lot of money and effort into this room. We did a really fucking good job beforehand where it was like, right, there you go. Why can't I find it? That was the room beforehand. I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? No, never mind. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Manchester City, of course. The Champions League draw is tomorrow evening. Of course, as well, Erling Haaland. All the rumours are still going around. So I thought I'd jump on and have a bit of a chat about all those things because they are interesting. Yeah, now it's a party indeed, Patrick. Someone just said they didn't want Haaland at Man City. Guru, you're absolutely insane. I sort of do admire that your honesty there, but I can't get it. Could someone explain the C-sign Haaland thing? I know it's one. I think Lewis said it over on City Extra, but can someone explain it? Because I didn't see that stream. Someone explain it in the chat. Was he drunk and meant to say City sign Haaland or something? I don't know. Was it like a slip of the tongue or something? But a meme has been born either way. Yeah, I'm with Sergeant Tom. I absolutely need Haaland. I don't want Haaland. I need him. Oh, that was it. So he tried to say City sign, and he was drunk or something. Okay, it makes an awful lot of sense. No, I didn't. I mean, Mayhem, the channel membership's still there, mate, available if you want to. It's youtube.com/SteveComedy/join. Just /join at the end of my channel. So it's still definitely there on the screen, mate. But yeah, basically, Haaland stuff today. We'll go through a few things. How's everyone feeling? West Ham have just scored. Interesting. I can't even remember who they're playing. Do you know what? Honestly, I have not been paying any attention. Who are West Ham playing right now? Oh yeah, they're playing Sevilla. Oh, it's a big game. It's a big game. Big goal. Massive goal. West Ham take the lead in extra time. I mean, that's a massive there. That's a huge result for them potentially, isn't it? Go on, West Ham. I don't mind West Ham doing well. I've got a lot of love for West Ham in general. I've got a couple of mates West Ham fans. But yeah, basically, I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on in the world of Manchester City and the latest on Haaland. I'll jump over here, as always. So the latest basically going around. I'll go through the aggregators. This is from our Madrista Real, who apparently a pretty decent source. And you've heard that one before. And it says there's been no movement for Real Madrid for Haaland as the operation is really complex. It seems difficult for the striker to not end up at Man City. These are apparently a pretty decent source, lads. They are a pretty decent source, according to several reports. Look, where's my hype train at? I'm going to try and be real with you here, man. Oh, by the way, do you like my Keep Austin Weird mug? I got that in Austin. I really like it. Yeah, Madrid fans are saying he's a top source, apparently. So it's really interesting to see that. Oh, by the way, I want to click on what's where's it gone? I have to. Oh, there we go. I have to click on this just because the biggest reply. Boom! There I am. It's like some Metavision version. I'll just leave that on the arrow loop. So apparently, He is really, really, really good source. I think they're laying the groundwork for this, I think they really are laying the groundwork. I think I'm about 74% or 72%, and something like that. I can't remember that, but I'll stop. Sorry, that's really distracting. I'll stop doing that now. But I do think, in general, this could be further along than we realise. I honestly think it might be. I'm probably not gonna hold my hype train a little bit, but there's a part of me that believes that this could be, I don't know, man, just a little bit further along than we question. Like, they're starting to see journalists come out and give reasons why Haaland wouldn't be signing for Madrid. Madrid journalists. This, to me, is pretty much, it's rather telling. I personally did hear some rumours that, look, the in the knows are saying, on Blue Moon Forum, Tomy's pretty much said it, that it came from Haaland's camp, that it's done. That's what Tomy said. He told me personally as well, I'll be honest. He said it on the forum. He told me personally that. When he told me why and how he believed that, I was like, whoa, holy shit. So there we go. I've known him for a long time. I've got no reason to believe he's lying to me. Doesn't mean he's going to be right. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Doesn't mean it's done. But I guess the point I'm making is, about a month and a half ago, I tweeted, I believe, and I did that. I tweeted in February because I heard that stuff. And I got very, very excited. 2sips. Yep, go indeed, big bookers. 2sips. What a guy. I heard that 2sips guy is extremely handsome, extremely witty, extremely charming, and absolutely. I'm going to take my fleece off. I'm boiling. Or at least I'm going to do it. Silver! Extremely wonderful. That's what I heard. So 2sips is the guy. You don't know who 2sips is. Just a sexy bastard. That's all you need to know. But anyway, I was chatting to him, and he just told me... I believe he's not lying to me, because I chatted to him personally, so and I think it's very fascinating, and I do honestly believe that Manchester City, Jason, you heard wrong, he's beautiful, or she, could be anyone. I honestly, I'm confident. I think it's more likely he enjoys Man City than anyone else right now. Doesn't mean he's going to, but man, I can't believe that I'm sat here saying this about Erling Haaland, that I think is possible, that he probably will come. By the way, there's 200 people watching and only 43 likes. It's deviant behaviour. Get those likes up on this video. Support the channel and all that kind of stuff. And also, please do hit the subscribe button. It's massively appreciated if you don't mind. But yeah, to me, it's all very, very exciting. It really is exciting. I've started to believe, which is wild to say that out loud, but I only believe because I think it's logical. Me, I don't really follow with emotion in football. I try and really be calm about these things. Who's Seth Foden, by the way, Caleb? Seth Foden, is that his little cousin or something? I think you mean yeah. But either way, I try and be calm about decisions and why I believe that they do. And the reason I believe right now is it was good in the world of Manchester City is that for Haaland is that it just seems to make so much sense, man. It just seems to be the most practical thing for him. I think it's the club that he would be very happy to play for. It's a club that would be most flexible in his desires. It's a club that he'd absolutely go in and be the superstar, unquestioned and unequivocally. He'd absolutely get the ego of being possibly the best paid player in the Premier League. It just makes so much sense on every single level. And the club would even let him go to Madrid if he wants to in the future because we honour our word. You got to bear in mind, if the club said that, we have verified proof of letting players go if they want to. So yeah. Diamond Time Lord reckons it'll drag on to the end of the season. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, things can be done, but they don't get announced even for a long time. So it's just weird, isn't it? It's weird. And I think the reason things like that happen is because, clubs have got stuff going on. Thank you. Loving the t-shirt. You can get this t-shirt. I made it myself. You can get it over, obviously, on my Teespring. Well, I'll try and find it now. But you can get it there if you want to. So if you want to buy a Silver Sega t-shirt, Silver, which could be David or Bernardo, then you can find it over on my merch shop, which I throw in a few things over there. So yeah, that's. I'll put a link in the chat for you if anyone wants to have a look. There we go. That's where all the t-shirts are that I've made and all other stuff. These are a few things on there. I love you, Khabib. But basically, I just think it makes an awful lot of sense. I think it will do. Evening, James. To be honest, I think a lot of people are talking about decision time. I think he already knows what he's doing. Just because he hasn't informed the club yet, but I still think he already knows what he's doing. I think Haaland knows, man. Like, Madrid and Man City aren't really like, they played their cards now. Those cards have been on the table for a while. I honestly believe that. I think Madrid know exactly what Haaland wants, and they can't do it. Or they won't do it is a different thing entirely. And I think Manchester City are in a situation where they just tick every single box. It's the whole, what is it, Little Red Riding Hood, and this porridge was just right. Manchester City are the one where it ticks every single ambition that you could have. It ticks professional ambitions. There's an emotional side to it. It ticks his career ambitions as well off, in terms of it gives him flexibility and agency over his own career. Financially, it really makes sense for him. Timing wise, it really makes sense for him. Emotionally, once again, nostalgia. It's just like, what way could it be better? Howdy, Scott. Good afternoon, my friend. Sorry, I just shouted howdy really loud into the mic. Howdy. But yeah, it just seems really, really good. Thanks, Ellis. The late night chilled. You know what I mean? Should I get just? I like a chilled chat. Should I put the jazz on again? Remember I did the jazz in the background? I'll just get me over here and I'll get a bit of a little bit of chilled jazz in the background, something like that. Can I do? Let me see if I can do that. 1 second. We can have a good old chat in the background, and let's see if this pulls through. Is this going to play? I don't know if it will do, but we'll see. Let me see if I can get a bit of music in the background, just to doom boom boom. I don't know how to do it. I can't remember how to do it. Go away, you're not meant to be there. You don't need to know. Oops, I've got onto the wrong thing. Oops. We'll get rid of that. I'm pressing wrong buttons and all this kind of stuff. Who cares? This is a very laid-back stream. I'll leave the jazz for now. No one wants the jazz. But basically, yeah, I'm just really relaxed about it. I'm really relaxed about it. I feel good about Haaland. I feel good that it possibly was going to happen. I feel fine with the idea of it not happening to an extent as well, because we've already signed Julian Alvarez. I do think Pep Guardiola is going to extend, personally. Overall, I think we're in a very good position, very good situation, It just feels really, really nice to think about this. In terms of the Champions League, I tell you what, let's have a chat about the Champions League. I'll jump over to here, the details. So where are we, the Champions League? Oh, that's the wrong thing to move there. I'll go over here and get the details. So here are the teams for the Champions League. Liverpool, Bayern, Man City, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Villarreal and Chelsea. So let's get all the details first. Where are we? When is it? He's got all the details. So the details are tomorrow at 11 a.m. UK time, obviously over in Nyon in Switzerland. They'll also draw the semi-finals at the same time, meaning clubs and fans can plot out the potential route to the Paris final, which will be really interesting. The Europa League stuff's been drawn. No one cares about that, let's be honest. This is all about the Premier League, the big boys, the big boys. So this is who we've got, potentially, These are the teams. Oh, it ain't good. So we've got Liverpool, you've got Bayern, Madrid, Atletico, Benfica, Villarreal and Chelsea. Now, for me, the one that I don't want out of all of them are these fuckers here, They are the ones, it's these two, let's be honest. Mainly Liverpool, but these two. These are the ones that you don't want to play because they are horrific. So it's tomorrow morning. Yeah, I will be going live tomorrow morning, by the way. So if you want to watch me chat along to it all, I'll be going live and we'll have a good old waffle about the Champions League draw. Those two are the teams that I don't want. These guys, Real Madrid, as good as their little turnaround was against PSG, I don't really fear them. I still think they're a pretty average side. Well, not average. They're average compared to their standards. Like, they're clearly a good side. We can't deny that Champions League heritage, but I don't fear Real Madrid at the moment, mainly because I don't think they're a great side. They're a very good side, but not a great one. I do think City are a better side if we turned up. It's weird, Atletico, because they are the exact kind of team I wouldn't want to play against. They're brutal, they're disruptive, they're a messy side. Messi as in not Lionel Messi. Messi's in dirty and scruffy and whatever. But they've got moments of elegance and brilliance. Griezmann, Joao Felix and so on. And I don't really know how we'd handle them because we've never played them. We never play them, you know. So it's going to be really weird to see how this unfolds and this goes down. I don't really know if it would be a good thing or not, but it's just something that we have to deal with. Obviously, when it gets to Benfica, it could be an Otamendi reunion. I would fancy our chances massively against them because obviously, you know, we're a better side with all due respect. We are a better side. And I don't really fear them in the way that I don't really fear Villarreal either. I'm sorry, Villarreal fans. We are better than both these sides. If we turn up, which I suspect we will do, we should be okay. Atletico would be difficult over 2 games. I absolutely agree, Nigel. It'd be an absolute mess, mate. Big Steve wants Liverpool, does he? He's a bolder man than me. I don't want fucking Liverpool. I let Bayern get Liverpool. Let one of those 2 teams go out. That's the logical way of looking at it. When it comes to Chelsea, I don't really fear Chelsea as much. I think there's the element of revenge and the fact that they aren't the same Chelsea side that beat us. You know, beat us in the final. I think we are better than them. Having said that, you don't know. Our form isn't great at the moment. You know, their form isn't great either. It's just we'll have to see. But I don't fear them. But it's the teams at the top there. You know, these are the ones that I don't really want to play, those 2. Let them get each other. You know, hopefully, and we get. I wouldn't mind a tie. You know, like, you know, the ideal draw for me, the dream draw is Liverpool play Bayern, Chelsea play Atletico, and then, you know, Villarreal get Madrid and we get Benfica. That's the dream draw, isn't it? At that point, everyone's really, really, really happy. Oh, I got a new member. Big love to the new members. That's really decent of you. Let me jump over to the members. Where's it gone? Who's back to being a member? Oh, it's the absolute legend that is Meha. If I probably pronounced that correctly, mate. But thank you so much, you absolute legend. Let me get you back on the wall of fame. Yes, what a guy. Imagine being as cool as Meha there right now. I mean, I'm jealous. Even I'm not that cool, man. Fucking what a legend. What a dude. What an absolute dude. Meha, you're going on that wall and you're gonna shine because I can do that because it's my channel, you know. I can put you on there and it'll look beautiful. Where am I going? There we go. Just editing on the fly. Hey, you missed it, but thank you so much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. I think that should be fitting on there. Oops, I pulled it the wrong way now. You should be on the wall of fame. Thank you so much. You become a member and you get in the bonus videos as well. There you are, pal. The bonus vids, I'm going to start doing loads of bonus vids. I'm going to start doing player ratings, the academy things, and occasionally some watch-alongs of different games as well. So if you want to help support the channel a little bit more, tier 2, bonus videos and chat. Absolutely appreciated. Big love. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciated. But yeah. No, you're a legend, mate. You're a legend. Thank you so much, mate. Twitter sees when we get Villarreal. Imagine, Alfie. Imagine. Papa, academy players. I'm going to do a TikTok tomorrow about the academy players. So that'll be interesting. I'll do a TikTok tomorrow about that actual subject. I filmed it today and I'll edit it and put it out tomorrow. But for me, Cole Palmer, McAtee, they've got a very good chance. Very, very good chance. Oh, Villarreal are not a bad side at all. They did, and Danjuma looks really good, and they play some good football. But I do think Manchester City are a better version of them. So I would Benfica is the one I want, obviously. You know, the easiest tie. But I would also take Madrid to an extent. You know, Chelsea. Atletico would be interesting. I don't want Liverpool. Fuck Liverpool. I cannot deal with the idea of Liverpool, all the Liverpool, all the time. I do not need it. I cannot deal with the noise, the mess that would ensue if you have to play Liverpool that regularly. It's around the Premier League game as well, and it's just no, stop it. Absolutely stop it. I'm going to go big. Get that thought out of your head. It's absolutely not on. No. I don't need that. I don't need Liverpool 4 times. I don't need to play him in the Champions League, semi-final, quarterfinals, and the FA Cup, potentially. I just don't know. Don't need it. I just do not need it. I don't. It'd be horrible. Horrible. But, you know, I'm not afraid of them. It's more than the chaos of it. I wouldn't like the chaos of the games, if that makes sense. It would be just minging. It'd be stressful and it'd be ugh. Imagine the noise in the press. Just chaos. Absolute chaos. Yeah, we probably will, Brandon, but, you know, to be fair, I'd rather get them now than in the final. Fucking hell. Would not like that in the final. I think is I wouldn't be. I think we could still beat them. But it's just Liverpool. No, no. Oh, it's exciting for some have been, but you're not the one that has to deal with the fallout online, you know. And I mean that in a nice way. But my DMs would become a mess for weeks, and my messages would become a mess for weeks, and it'd just get people. What happens is like when we have games like this, people lose their minds a little bit. It's quite adorable, and they just go on massive pep rants at me, and just like I'll randomly get an email or text on my personal Facebook about some guy ranting about Pep, and I'm like, how have you found my personal Facebook? Why are you doing this? I mean, it'd be good fun. But the noise gets horrible. I don't like it. Also, Twitter becomes a battleground, and it drives you mad. Liverpool next month is going to be the most anxiety-inducing game of football for me in recent years. I'm going to be in Korea during that game, so I won't even be in the country. I'll be in Seoul in Korea potentially. So yeah, that's going to be mad. I'll be watching it, in Asia, which will be crazy. So I'm hoping. Alan James, have you seen the Russian tanks, mate? They won't do anything. They're fucking useless. So maybe some Ukrainian air support, but the Russian tanks aren't getting through anything, Alan. They're terrible. It's just kids walrus. I mean, no one's really pep out. If they are, they're just kids looking to be edgy. I remember when I was really, really young, my thoughts were so erratic. They were either this or that, and they were rarely in the middle. Ukrainian tractors, that'd do it in my big mouth. Tractors would get us through the Anfield mob. It's just kids looking for edgy attention. Like they say, they just troll because they're bored. But yeah, imagine the bus driver having to get to Liverpool. No, it'd be horrible. It's horrible. It'd become a culture war, and that's the bit I can't stand about it. It'd be Liverpool fans telling us for 3 weeks how they don't care about Man City, while at the same time bottling our coach. Literally, it would just be how about Man City are ruining football, and everything would be a mess, and the media would be cheering on Liverpool for 3-4 weeks solid, and it'd just be horrible. Ugh, wouldn't like it. No idea, Alfie, mate. I'm not Pep out, but Pep just frustrates me when he starts thinking we're winning formula. He does it for a reason. I mean, there's not a manager in the world who doesn't tinker. They all do. We notice it, of course, but they all tinker. And there's not a fan in the world who doesn't go, why has the manager done that? We forget often when Pep tinkers, he wins. We win most games when he tinkers. It's just a matter of fact because we win most games under Guardiola. But we just remember the ones where we don't. But, imagine if Salah leaves, Pep extends, and we sign Haaland 7. It would be insane, wouldn't it? It'd be insane. Yeah, you do have to change things up. I mean, he gets it wrong every now and then, but he'll be the first to admit it. And with people like Pep, you got to accept, the trappings that come with someone like him. He's Pep Guardiola. You just tolerate Pep's weirdness at times because he brings the most incredible days. He really does. Champions League's been frustrating, but everything else, I ain't gonna sit here and complain about Manchester City domestically. I'm not. I can't do that in good faith. I just can't do it in good faith. I feel like a spoiled brat if I complain about what Pep Guardiola's done for this club because it's just been incredible. I didn't even know getting 90 odd plus points was normal to win the league. I didn't know 13, 14 game winning streaks were the norm. They weren't. I didn't know you could win every domestic cup competition. I didn't know you could win the Carabao 4 years in a row, whatever it was. I didn't know we'd ever win, potentially 4 out of 5 Premier League titles. Look, nothing's perfect, but the point is, perfection's boring anyway, man. Look, perfection is boring. People forget that. I'm going to quote Liam Noel Gallagher. True perfection has to be imperfect, and it does. And the point is, you have to have a bit of everything to understand what perfection is. And you can't really experience joy until you know sadness and all this kind of stuff. And the reason this title feels so sweet is because we've dropped points. The reason the title feels sweet is because we've lost the title at 1 point to Liverpool before in the past. Pain makes enjoyment worthwhile, and that sounds really dark, but you know what I'm getting at. So I don't mind mistakes every now and then. The human. All I know is that personally, I have never seen it this good. Probably will never see it this good again. I'd be very surprised if we have a coach that absolutely elevates the level of the Premier League in this way. I don't know, Roman, about Tuchel. Tuchel's a good coach, but he's not perfect. He really isn't perfect either. I mean, look what Chelsea have done in the league this year. Injuries aside, I still think they've under. Oh God. I've just seen that mad villain guy having a go at me on Twitter. You know that weird mad villain guy? I just noticed him quote tweeting me. But yeah, basically, overall, things are very good, and I appreciate it. Tuchel, we don't know yet. I mean, he's got loads of flaws as well. Chelsea fans get pissed off of him. He's a very good coach, don't get me wrong, and absolutely, I wouldn't mind him as a replacement of Guardiola. But we'll have to see. So, what does everyone think? What does everyone want in the draw? Let me know what you reckon. I kind of personally. I don't understand the cheeky hair either. I think people forget entirely. I think people just forget how well we are running. Generally, he's part of that. Bayern, Benfica, okay. To me, it's not Real. You know, it wouldn't be Real for me. No, it would be Real maybe actually. Everyone wants Bayern. That's interesting. Not everyone. A few people want Bayern. Like, what's your reasoning? Is it just that it'd be a big game? Oh, we always compete against the best, you know. Look, to be honest, I don't mind. I don't mind the idea of Bayern. Like, it'd be really, really interesting, wouldn't it? The Nagelsmann factor. Okay, like Bayern to me would be a fantastic game of football. I actually think we could beat them too, actually. But, you know, I tend to... At this stage, I haven't got the bottle mentally, personally, to deal with them. So, I reckon I'll be fine. I just want one of the mid... to be honest, the team for me that's perfect is Real Madrid. Because you get the prestige of beating Real Madrid. And two, I think we're just better than them. So, basically, we can beat them because they're better than them, in my opinion. It means an awful lot, the prestige of the game, and it really sharpens the senses because it's Real Madrid. So it's a triple-pronged thing for me. Like, Real Madrid are the perfect team for us to play, I reckon. Let the other teams deal with each other, and we get them. Things will be absolutely, they'll be dandy, I reckon. I don't even know who eventually will replace. I don't really know. Guardiola. I don't. I'm going to worry about it later, Steph. I would take Madrid seriously, definitely. Yeah, for the Haaland talk as well. Yeah, it would absolutely. It'd be fascinating for the Haaland talk, wouldn't it? It really, really would be. Like, obviously, that'd be the Haaland derby kind of thing. When he gets Haaland, well, there we go. That's the best way to do it. But if people get stuck with Liverpool, don't say it, Mad Hatter. Don't say it, man. Don't say it. I cannot deal with Liverpool. That's honestly the only thing I don't want. It's going to happen, isn't it? It's absolutely going to happen. I think the Champions League even wants it to happen. I really think they will. I mean, it'd be funny watching this time next year when we've got the Haaland lined up for us, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely wonderful. We'll see. But we'll have to find out, really. If anyway, guys, it was just a quick video, half an hour chat to you guys. I'll be back tomorrow morning as well. I'm going to go finish a brew. I'm getting a bit sleepy, actually, if I'm being honest. But I'll catch you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll be live at like 10:30 or something like that. So I'll see you for the draw in the morning, okay? I'll see you then. For now, though, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for chatting. I just wanted to chat to you all. It was good fun. And I'll catch you all in a bit. Good night, everyone. Good night.